In this video today, I'm going to show you 8 ways how you can stay focused whilst you're organizing your music library. Now, the first way to stay organized whilst you're organizing your music library is to set goals. There's no point in trying to start your music library organization and not have a goal. Too many times I've seen or heard DJs say to me, I want to start organizing my music library. And I say to them, well, what do you want to do? What's your end goal? And they're like, I have no idea. You need to know exactly what you want to get out of it. You might want to have your music organized by years. You might want to have them organized by genre. You might want to have them organized by scenario. You need to have some sort of goal in place when you're going to start organizing your music library. So before you do anything, before you even open up your music library, write down how you want your music library to look. Write down how you want it to look right at the end, because this is going to motivate you to get it done. You literally get a pen and paper, get some sticky notes, or write them on a note on your MacBook or your laptop or whatever, and just follow them day by day. Now, what I will say is don't make the goals too big. Too many times DJs are going to be like, I want to organize 10,000 tracks today. No, you're not. 10,000 tracks is a lot and you can't do that all in one day. Why don't you set yourself, I'm going to organize 100 tracks today or 200 tracks today. That's a lot more achievable than 10,000 tracks. So keep your goals nice and small, and I guarantee it's going to help you stay focused whilst you're organizing your music library. Now, the second way to stay focused whilst you're organizing your music library is using the necessary tools. There's tools out there like Lexicon, music library tools, and Crate Hackers that will help you organize your music library. Now, I'll show a demonstration to you on the screen of music library tools. So basically, if you want to organize your music by years and genre, you can use this tool to get the years and genres for your majority of your MP3 tracks. Now, this is going to help you stay focused and motivated because you're not going to have to go through each track one by one and get in the year and genre. The tool will do it for you. So once the tool is finished, you're going to look at your music library. It's going to be nice and organized, and you're going to think, yes, I want to carry on doing this. So if you have the necessary tools and you have the right tools at your disposal, I guarantee you're going to be able to stay focused through the whole organization period. Now, the third way to stay focused whilst you're organizing your music library, and I feel like it is the most important one, is organize your music in a distraction-free environment. If you're going to be organizing your music library, you don't want to be around any noise, you don't want to be around noisy children, you don't want to be around someone that's going to be talking a lot. You want to be in a nice, quiet environment. If you've got an office like this or a studio like this where come in here for about an hour and just have silence, there's nothing worse than getting a distraction whilst you're focused. Like anything in life, if you want to concentrate on something, you need to be in a nice, quiet environment. I do suggest that you go somewhere quiet and just organize your music library. Put your headphones on so you can hear the music that you're organizing and just zone out for an hour or two, and I guarantee you're going to be so much more focused when you're organizing your music library. Now, I'm going to give you a massive secret into how I stay focused and I stay in a distraction-free environment. So I have this app on my phone called Forest. So if you have a look on the screen right now, this is Forest. And what you can do is you can set a time period of how long you want to be focused. So say, for example, I want to be focused for 25 minutes. I can move this to 25 and then I can click plant. It allows you to select a plant. So you might want to plant a tree house like this, right? And then you set a timer. Whilst that timer is counting down, you cannot go on your phone. It won't allow you to go on any apps. And if you do go on any of the apps, the tree will burn down, right? I know it sounds stupid, but it's very, very motivating. The more you focus, the more trees you grow. And say, for example, you have 100 trees. You can set a setting on the phone. So if you go up to here, you can set a setting that says plant together. If one tree falls, all tree withers. Say, for example, you have 100 trees. You set the focus mode for 25 minutes, but then you go on your phone. If you happen to go on one of the apps that you're not allowed, it will burn down your entire forest. Now, I'm going to show you my forest on here, right? This is my forest for the entire year, right? This isn't a joke. So when I tell you I'm going to focus for 25 minutes and not go on my phone, I'm not going to go on my phone, because otherwise my entire forest here will burn down, and I'm not about to do that. So this app is very good. It's really good for staying focused with anything, but it's really been helping me with my music library organization. So what I'll say is, if you want to get this app, check the link in the description down below. That will take you to the app and then you can get it. Trust me, people, this app is a game changer and it will really help you out with focusing on your music library. If you don't want to use the phone app, what you can do to stay completely distraction free is put your phone in another room. These days, the biggest distraction to all of us is our phones. We get notifications from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everything. And in order to stay focused, we need to have our phone away from us. So when you're about to do your music library organization, say for about 20 minutes, go put your phone in another room. You're not going to miss anything. Put your phone in another room, focus for 20 minutes, and then go pick it up and then reply back to anyone on Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, or whatever. The next way to stay focused whilst you're organizing your music library is to take breaks. Now, I'm not going to tell you to sit here and organize your music library for a whole 5-6 hours straight, because what's going to happen is you're going to get very bored and you're going to stop. So what I've been saying to every single DJ when I have my consultancy meetings or when I just give tips online online. Just do 20 minutes at a time. When you get to the end of the 20 minutes, shut your laptop, walk off, go do something else. Now, if you want to come back that same day and do another 20 minutes, you can do that. Or if you want to come back the next day, you do that. But just set yourself a goal of organizing your music 20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day is better than nothing. Sit down, set a goal of what you want to do, but don't spend too long in your music library because it is a long task and it is boring. This is why I've also built tools like music library tools that will help you speed up the process of your music library organization, because I want to stop DJs sitting at home organizing their music, and I want them to actually go out and DJ and enjoy themselves. So if you need the tools to help you get organized, use music library tools, but the main thing you need to do is not to overdo yourself when you're organizing your music library, and I guarantee you're going to get a lot further than you have been already. The next way to stay focused whilst you're organizing your music library is to just stay consistent. The more consistent you are, the more you're going to enjoy it, the more you're going to focus. You're going to come to your laptop and you're going to be like, you know what, I'm actually looking forward to organizing my music library today, and that's going to help you focus. If you're enjoying it, you're going to focus. Like I said in the previous point, just do 20 minutes a day, every single day. In 20 minutes, you can organize about 100 tracks. I guarantee it. My massive advice to you right now is to just stay consistent with your music library organization. Another way to stay focused and motivated whilst you're organizing your music library is making sure that you're backing up as you go along. Now, before you even start any music library organization, make sure you back it up, because you might start organizing your music, get to the end of it, not like it, and you want to go back to how it was. First of all, back up your music library. I tell every single DJ when I talk to them on Twitter, back up your music library. Whilst you're organizing your music library, just back it up. It doesn't take too long. If you have a hard drive, an external hard drive, I'm going to link the one that I recommend down below. At the end of every single organization session, just back up your music library. Then the next day you can come back, because you don't want to get to your computer the next day and it's corrupted, or you lose your laptop over the weekend and you just lost all that organization. If you keep backing up your music library and you know you're not going to lose it, it's going to keep you focused and it's going to keep you motivated whilst you're organizing your music library. Backing up your music library is one of the easiest tasks, right? It's really going to help you, because there's nothing worse as a DJ than losing your music library. Imagine if you lose your music library today, you can't DJ at the weekend, right? If you don't have a backup, you can't DJ at the weekend and you're going to lose lots and lots of money. So DJs, just on this point alone, just back up your music library. Another way to stay focused whilst you're organizing your music library is to seek inspiration. Now, you're probably going to open your music library and not know where to start or not know how to organize your music library. Now, there's not too many videos online where DJs are sharing their crate structures and how they organize their music library, but I do. There's a lot of videos on my channel, I'm going to leave on the screen right now, where I organize my music library. I show you the techniques I use. I even got videos of where I share my crates, and I've got another one in the process where I'm going to show you my 2023 crate structure very, very soon. Go and get some inspiration and try and, you know what, copy someone's music library organization structure. I wasn't going to say copy, but if that's what's going to help you get more organized, then just do it. But in order to stay motivated, you need to have a goal, or you need to have something to work towards. So if you see one of my crate structures or a technique that I use, copy it, because that's going to help you get motivated. It's going to help you keep focused, and it's going to help you organize your music library along the way. Another way to stay focused and to also stay motivated is to just be patient. I know you're going to open up your music library, you're going to see 10,000, 20,000 tracks, and you're going to be overwhelmed, but you need to be patient. Once you get to the end of this organization, you're going to have the most cleanest music library. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to open your music library, you're going to look at all these tracks, and you're going to be like, you know what, I can't be bothered. If you do your 20 minutes a day, just 20 minutes, in about a month's time or 2 months time, your music library is going to be where you want it to be. If you're impatient and you just be like, you know what, I can't be bothered, you're just going to keep having an unorganized music library. You're going to be stressed every time you go DJ. You're going to be looking at your screen like, where's all my music, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to have a set organization system which is going to help you when you're DJing. DJs, I don't think you understand how important music library organization is. It's not just tagging the tracks. It's not just having the years and genres. It's really about how you have your folders laid out, how you have them named, just knowing where everything is. When you're DJing, you don't want to have to think too much. You have a crowd in front of you. You already have to make millions of decisions a night. Try and limit the amount of things you need to think about by having an organized music library. Have different scenarios like ladies, warm up, main set, commercial dancehall. Just have different scenarios already laid out in your folders so it will help you when you're DJing. There's nothing worse than having an unorganized music library and being stressed whilst you're DJing. Now that was 8 ways to stay focused whilst you're organizing your music library. Now that you've watched this video, check this video out here.